Morning. All right, so I just got requested. So this is the practice sample test for the Excel class, the test they have this morning. And I got requested to do number two, letter F on the practice test. So we're gonna compute the standard deviation. Then as well, we have one more on number three. We'll be doing E and F. So we'll compute the mean and standard deviation of a binomial. But first, we're going to go to the discrete random variable. All right. So let me go ahead and pull down the formula. So with your test today, you will have the formula sheet. And remember for uh, random variables, discrete random variables. So I believe this is going to be like the third question I have on the test. This will be the formula you'll be using to get the variance. Then once you use this formula, we're just going to square root that to get the standard deviation. So this formula right here, just type in the numbers exactly into StatCrunch. So let's go ahead and do it. So I pulled the formula up right here. So let's go ahead and do it. And let me just make sure I have my make sure I have my mean. Okay, perfect. Alright, so just go ahead and type it in. So X, we're gonna click our cell, minus our mean, and I just typed my mean right here for letter E. That was my answer. Actually, hold on. Let me type out my mean right here so I can click the cell. So 2.5220. Okay. Just so I can click that cell. So equals, so our X value minus the mean. Oops, sorry. I think I put the letter O instead of the number 0. Okay, there we go. Okay, one more time. So the X value minus the mean. Make sure to hold the mean. So put your $sign in between. Alright, put this to the second power times the probability of X. So right there. Alright, close the parentheses. And bam. So now I'll go ahead and drag that down for all the values. Alright. So now we're just going to add this up. So variance equals alright, so this is our variance. Then for the standard deviation, remember we just got to square it. So equals square root bam. Alright, you see our answers are the same. Alright, for standard deviation, so just remember to put in this formula that you have on your formula sheet as well. Put the numbers in. Always make sure to hold the mean. This number right here is the mean. Make sure to hold the mean. Then once you get the first answer for the first column, for the first row, just drag it down. Alright. So now for 3, and you say E and F. So the formulas we'll be using for these two. Alright, so on your formula sheet, for under chapter 6, you will see the mean of a binomial random variable is n times p. Then the standard deviation of a discrete random variable this one actually should say binomial random variable. It will be np times 1 minus p. So let's do our mean first. It's just n times p. All right, and this is question 3e. So n times p. So let's go put the n. Our n is the number in a sample. So 12 is our n. Let's just switch to that. N equals 12. P equals, our probability is 37%. So let's put that in decimals. We can take these colors off. Okay. So n to p. So those are only two values that we need. So our mean is just n times p. So remember from our formula. So n times p is our mean. So let's go ahead and do that. Equals n, which is 12, times p, which is 0.37. So that's our mean right there. And you can see we have the same answers for E, letter E. So the mean is 0.44. Then the standard deviation, the formula we're going to use is right here. NP times 1 minus P, square root of that. So it's basically saying the mean times the complement square root. So let's just plug in our numbers. So it's going to be square root, do that one more time. Square root of n times p. So 12 times p 0.37 times 1 minus 0.37. Let's put another divided by actually divided by nothing. Make sure. Yep, so no division. Alright, bam. Our standard deviation, right, just the same as here. This answer we just rounded to 4 decimals. Alright, so those are two formulas you'll need for those two questions. So for we did the variance and standard deviation for question 3, which is just this formula. Then we square rooted to get our standard deviation for question 3. Actually, that was question 2. Then for question 3, just remember the mean is just n times p, and the standard deviation just the np times 1 minus p squared. So just remember those two, and you'll be all set. All right, and good luck today.